Hey guys, it's me, Miss Melanie. Hey guys, welcome back. And thank you so much for watching last week's video where we learned to worry less and to put all our trust on God because He has a perfect plan for our life. This week's video is going to be found in Matthew chapter 14, verses 22 through 33. It's a pretty awesome story, and we have a skip for you guys, and then we'll talk some more about it after. Okay, here we go.
Immediately, Jesus made the disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of Him to the other side, while He dismissed the crowd. After He had dismissed them, He went up on a mountainside by Himself to pray. When evening came, He was there alone, but the boat was already a considerable distance from land, buffeted by the waves because the wind was against it. During the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went out to them, walking on the lake. When the disciples saw Him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid." "Lord, if it's you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," He said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid and began to sink, cried out, "Lord, save me!" Immediately Jesus reached out His hand and caught him. "You of little faith," He said, "why did you doubt?" And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Then those who were in the boat worshipped Him, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God."
Okay, so that was our skit and our lesson today. This was Tegan, my niece, who acted as Jesus, and this is Everly, my other niece, who acted as Peter. Okay, so what can we learn from today's lesson, guys?
To have faith in God.
To have faith in God, yeah?
And when He was on the water, always look at Him.
Okay, yeah, when Peter was on the water, did he always keep his eyes on God, or did he look at what was coming, the storm?
When He was coming.
Yeah.
He kind of drowned.
Yeah, and he started to sink, right? Okay, here's the thing, guys. When certain situations happen in our life that we have no control over, last week, remember, God knows everything and He has a perfect plan for your life. Well, this week, you have to understand that when bad things start coming our way, it's not your fault, okay? It's nobody's fault. But bad things will happen in our lives. But during those bad situations, where do we need to keep our focus? Where do we need to keep our eyes? On who?
On God.
Where?
On God.
On God, that's right. So no matter what comes our way, we always need to keep our focus and our eyes on God. Because, like we said last week, He's got a perfect plan for our life. He knows everything. But also, He will give us the strength we need to get through anything that comes our way. Okay? He will never give you anything that you cannot handle yourself. So, today's lesson, we learned to always keep the faith in God. We always need to keep our eyes and focus on God, and He will help us get through any situation, right?
Yes.
Okay, guys, just real quick, I thought for the memory verse this week, maybe you guys could memorize it and then have your mom or dad or your grandma, your grandpa, your aunt, or your uncle could film you guys and then tag Kingdom Kids on Facebook. That way I can see that you guys are actually out there, because right now it's just Tegan and Everly behind the camera making fun of me. So, for memory verse this week, we shall go back to our story in Matthew chapter 14, verse 27. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid." It's a very simple verse, but it has so much meaning. Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid. Okay, if you guys want to do that, that would be cool. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye. I forgot what I was doing. I literally blacked out. I don't even know what I thought. Yes, and to put. Everly, that was the best take I ever had. He knows everything. And okay, turn off. I don't even need to talk about them. I just saw your hand do this. Okay, was that good though? Okay, ready? Last take. This is it. This is it. Ready?